Manu Tayal from Energetica, India. Hi, this is Manu Tayal from Energetica, India, and today we are here at REI 2022, and with us is Mr. Manjunath Reddy, founder and managing director DhaSh. Hi sir, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. Thank you so much.
Sir, please can you brief us about what is DhaSh all about?
Yeah, DhaSh PV Technologies Private Limited is established in 2017 for manufacturing of PV junction box on the connector, and we located in Bangalore. And currently we have capacity of 8 gigawatt, and we are coming soon with 11 gigawatt of capacity by end of this calendar year. And we are focusing on 50 gigawatt of expansions by 2025 with multiple locations. So we would like to create a complete ecosystem in terms of the PV junction box manufacturers in India, and also we are focusing for the global market as well.
Sir, can you please brief us about your expansion plan as well?
The currently 8 gigawatt capacity as in today, and 11 gigawatt capacity we're going to expand by end of this calendar year, as I mentioned before. And 18 gigawatt in 2023 and 12 gigawatt in 2024. And addition to that, we're adding 9 more gigawatt by 2025. So therefore, it would be overall manufacturing capacity would be around 50 gigawatt by 2025.
Sir, can you please tell us how this journey started, as it's not a very old organization. Until then, how is your experience?
Yeah, we established in 2017. Before 2017, it was none of the PV junction box manufacturers were located in India for manufacturing of the high EC standards. So we are the first Indian integrated PV junction box manufacturers with all the compliances of IEC standards and the UL compliances. So this is our strength. And over a period of time, in the past 5 years, we have grown with a multiple of our revenue growth. So which is giving our more strength in expansion of our production capacity, and also we have very strong team in the design and development and understanding of the compliances to make the design of the product.
So can you please brief us about how the revenues companies grows?
In the FY 2022, so we end up with 110 crores of revenue, and this year we are closely we are working towards reaching to 180 crores of the revenue. And whereas by 26-27 financial year, after the 50 gigawatt of expansions, we are estimating the revenue growth up to 3,000 crores. So which is required of a huge capital investment, which we are already working on that part.
Can you please more brief us about your manufacturing facility, how the number of workers are there and technologies?
Yeah. So before establishment of this company, I was as an employee of, I was working for the few European companies in my last previous companies. I worked almost 13 years for the European companies, and just is only a thought process that to create more employment rather than seeking an employee. So just we have started this organization in 2017. Our company vision to create more employment in the nation. So that's what we are giving back to the nations. That's what we believe that on that part. And currently we have around 300 employees in our group company organization, and our vision to increase 1,000 employees by 2025 as a direct employment. This is our vision in the future.
So when you look for recruiting people, so you have got skilled labor, or you have to train them accordingly?
So definitely in terms of manufacturing in the shop floor, it will be multiple skilled peoples. So generally, we work on that, the kind of 50-50 ratio, that we'll have that 50% of the direct employment who are blue collar, which is appointed, and also we also support for that Atmanirbhar Bharat and Skill India development program, that we hire that the peoples from the college after the qualifications, so that we are giving a training and giving a certificate for their future as well. So that most likely we are in our team, it will be around 80% people would be on the technical side who are completed ITI and diploma who are working in the shop floor.
So can you please more brief us about your products and their USP?
Yeah, the PV junction box, which is most important component in the whole system. So recently we have developed DhaSh Trio junction boxes, which is required for the 540 to up to 690 watt pickup the panel. So we have established the current rating of 20 amps, 25 amps, and 30 amps, which is according to that requirement. And when it comes to USP of the product, so then we are working on that, the flammability class of 5VA according to UL 94, which is superior in the flammability class as on today, and RTA rating of 125 degrees Celsius, which is on the higher side as on today, and IP68 rating, and reducing the power loss in order to minimize that contact resistance of the whole product, so that it's giving 1 watt or 2 watt per panel, it's increasing the higher efficiency generation.
Is there anything you want to suggest to the policymakers which will help the entire industry?
Yeah, definitely that when people are talking about the PLI scheme, that after the PLI scheme, all the corporates are encouraged to come up with a huge investment, capital investment in the PV sector. Definitely, it would be very great that government can think about that an ancillary side also, that to provide in the PLI scheme. Definitely, it's a help for all the ancillary manufacturers to create the complete ecosystem, and India will become a self-reliant in the future.
Sir, lastly, I would like to know how is your experience in REI?
REA is very good forum that to meet all the clients and all our stakeholders at one forum. So definitely that we have more than 150 clients. It's very difficult to reach in to meet one-to-one discussion all the way. But REA is a good forum to have that one-to-one discussions at least once in a year. I like to have that here. Yeah, of course. After 2 years of the COVID, definitely it is encouraging us to to get more self-motivated, that to meeting the people and to establish new contacts.
You have got some deals as well here.
So basically, the REA, the platform is just to building the contacts, not for the deal. I'm making deals are maybe not for the orders. I believe that.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your time.
Thank you so much.